Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Mr. GTRD here, coming back at you with another Fortnite video. And this video will be the best Fortnite strategy video. And this is like the best strategy that works for me, that helps me get wins like every single time. And like I have like a dozen wins. And I'm gonna speed this up some so we can see what I do here. And so I can explain to you guys how to get W like in almost every game. So I decide where I want to go. I decided to go to retail row. So I get a good angle to drop out of retail row. Then once I decide to drop out of retail row, I go down and I go at a good angle, not too far, not too low. I come at a good dipish angle, so where like I can glide in to where like I see fit. So once I pull out my umbrella, I look around and I scout out the players that are there. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 players. And once I see the 4 players, I come up with a game plan in my head, like what I want to do. So I come to the closest house, and I go to where one has like a back door, and so I can go in from the back door. So as soon as I enter this room right here, I go come in. There's no chest here. Immediately I go out. I go through the back door. I close it behind me, make sure nobody's coming behind me. I grab the small shield potion. I grab any gun I can. Then I grab the floor shields and I put them at the back doors in case somebody was gonna come up behind me. Now I go into the other room, get a shotgun. Then I heard the chest a while ago, but I'm not gonna go for it right now. I'm gonna go into this other room, loot the rest of the house out, and I'm gonna grab the ammo. Ammo is very important in this game because if you're like in the middle of a gunfight, you don't want to run out of ammo in the middle of a gunfight because then you're basically just fucked. So I heard a chest here, and since I'm already up here, I'm gonna go for it. So the chest is here. I open it. I see what's in here. I'll decide whether I want any of it. Actually, I do. I want the bullets. I want the wood. I don't want the burst because to me the burst is like a very bad gun. So I head back upstairs because I missed the room. And I'm gonna put on the small shield potion, which gives me 25. So I hurry up and put on those 25. And then I see the med kit. So I'm gonna give me the med kit. I head in here. I loot out the place and I realize I got my shield potion. So I grabbed it back, and fixing your loadout is very key too. You do not want to have like a bad loadout to where you accidentally switch to your bandages or to your med kit, and then you try to shoot or something, and you try to use it. So I realized I loot the rest of this house out, so I'm done. So I went out. So then, as you saw, I slowly looked around, checked my surroundings, because you always want to check on top of the houses and around on the hills and stuff, because you don't want to be like caught in the middle of nowhere and you don't know, you're just running like a chicken with no head or something. So I slowly and cautiously move to the next house. I get a close range weapon because close range is very key in like close range areas, so I get the shotgun out. And I found another med kit, so I grabbed it. I had no one that grenade, so I go into the next room, another grenade, and I'm going to choose the tactical shotgun over the pump shotgun because to me the tactical is way better. So then I hear a chest. I open this door. I don't know why. I close it back. Always make sure to close your doors back. And I build it here because I don't want to risk destroying the chest. And I just destroy the roof. You have to do this fast. Remember, there's around 4 or more people here. So I did it. Always make sure to get the ammo crates when you can. Open it. Nothing really good. But I see what I have. Small shield potion, bandages. Where are the odds? So I chose the bandages over the small shield potions. So I head out cautiously, very cautiously. Then I'm gonna speed it up again. And then I head to my next destination, and which is this house right here. Then I'll go inside. Another shield potion. So I'll pick it over the bandages. I hurry and head downstairs. Usually there's a chest down here, but there's not. So grab the ammo, went back upstairs. More ammo for me. Yay. Resources, great. Anytime you see resources, try to get it because resources is very key for like if somebody's shooting at you or if you need to build, then you can use it for your protection. So I head to my next destination. I hear shooting. And I wasn't really worried because I couldn't even hear my own footsteps over the shooting, so they couldn't hear my own footsteps if they were distance from me. So I go ahead and loot the area. I grab the the wood and the ammo. I leave the bandages because I have 2 med kits. So I grab the rest of the ammo and I look in here, there's nothing, so I head out. So the point of what I'm saying is, you need to make sure you loot your area good, because sometimes I go into houses when I'm in duo, squad, solo, and like they didn't loot the house out well. So I look on top of the roof, don't know who's there. Cautiously look around. You always want to check your surroundings. So then I head on to the next area of where I want to go to. So I'm gonna speed it up again. I hide in this bush so I can check my surroundings again very carefully. So then I start to move forward. I started to move forward very slowly, but then fast. And that was a mistake. That was bad on my end. I should have kept moving slow, but good thing he didn't see me. So then I killed him, and then I went to go take his loot. And I already saw what I wanted, so I took the purple over the green shotgun. Then I grabbed the rest of his loot, and I hurried and left. You don't want to be looking at the loot too long, deciding what you want. Grab the best options and go. And for some reason, it won't let me go right there. And as you saw, there was something blue there. At the time, I thought it was shield potion. But what luck do I have? I go in there and it's a submachine gun, and that's something I do not want, because to me those guns are really bad. So I very quickly move on to my next destination, because at this time they've either looted what they wanted or they've got what they wanted and left for safety. But I grabbed the ammo. Don't know why I don't have medium guns. See more bandages, but I was like, no, let me take the shield potion, because there's some, and then here's some more. So I grab that. I hear chest. I look around for a second, build my ramp, then I go up here and I start destroying the wall. And this time I'm like, oh wait, I'm gonna get clapped. But then I start looking around, nobody. So I check my surroundings. If I lure the chest, oh my luck, a scar. And to me, the scar is one of the best guns in the game. And I picked up the scar with the M16, because who would pick up the M16 over the scar? Like, really? So then I hurried. As you saw, I got a shield potion. I hurried to equip the shield potion so I can have like double health. So then I started making my way out of retail row. But you have to keep looting first. But that's not something I wanted. So what you want to do is like plot where you want to go to next, because you don't want to keep running around the map, cluelessly on where you want to go. So I plotted my next location. So now I'm moving on to my next location very carefully, and I'm going to speed it up again. So always check your back. Keep looking on your sides, everything like that. Always keep that in mind. There's always somebody around. As big as this map is, you're all going to the same spot. But yeah, I come over here, look in the truck a little bit. No chest in there, or sometimes there is. So I go up here on the hill, and I get to my destination. So once I get to my destination, I start heading down, very carefully, because I don't want to just rush in there and then get smoked. So I head in here and check around very carefully, so I don't go in here cluelessly. Close the door behind me. I'm checking everything, seeing if anybody was here. There was a gun with no ammo. When there was a gun, there's an ammo. Yeah, gun with no ammo. So when there's like a gun with no ammo, somebody's been there. And you saw I aimed as soon as I opened the door. It's because I didn't want to, get shot or something from being unready. So I saw a ramp or platform, so it had to be looted. So I hurried up and left. I didn't want to slip juice because I have 9 small shield potions and 2 medkits, and I hide in the bush again so I can check my surroundings. And once I check my surroundings, when I feel like everything is safe, I head on to the next spot. And now, hide into another bush. I see a little platform over there. The bush wasn't really well placed for me to hide in it, but yeah, I looked up in the platform. There was nobody there, so I continue to move on to my next destination, which is around the circle. Because after I left the cargo area, is what I call it. I head around the circle, like the outline of the circle, because I don't want to just go deep into the circle, because most likely there's 19 players left, and those 19 players are somewhere deep into the circle. and I thought I seen somebody, but I didn't. So I head on, but then I turn around, for safety, and for my luck, there's loot. So then I keep heading around the circle, always checking behind me on my sides and all that. You always gotta do that. Then checking the platform again. There's nobody still, so I keep going. You gotta keep checking your back because it's coming down to a close game. So there could always be like one more person near you, two people near you, or even three people near you, maybe more. So then I check on my map. I see where I want to go. Then I see these two houses here. Oh, maybe nobody looted them, but of course somebody looted them. And obviously somebody looted them. So I head into the house, close the door. I was gonna head upstairs, but then the other door's open. It's not very smart to leave one door closed, one door open. So I closed both doors, so I can hear anybody coming into the house. Then I was gonna place something here, but then I was thinking, no, I don't want to cause, I don't want to bring any attention to myself. So then, I started aiming through here, see if I could like shoot through it if anybody ran out. But nobody ran out, so I just started, sitting here waiting for the circle to go down, and then planning my next strategy which would be moving slowly into the circle. And my strategy for moving around the circle is for when the purplish area starts closing in, when it's like already close to the circle that you have to go into, like it moves very, very slowly. So then the circle start moving, and as you'll see, it's gonna be moving really slowly. And I was gonna place something here too, just in case, I was gonna go out through here, but then I was like, no, there's an opening and there's a roof. So I went to the roof, and I started looking around, checking my surroundings. That is very important for your survival. Check your surroundings. So I started checking my surroundings again, and then I started heading on the outside of the circle. See, if I was like on the other end of the circle, it would be shrinking way much faster. So I stopped right here, like very, very little into the circle. Then I started hearing gunfire, but I'm not too worried because it is, well, not gunfire, but a drop open, a supply drop open. So I wasn't too worried. But then I looked at my map and I saw where I had to go, which is on the other end of the map, or not the map, but the circle. So the circle closes in really slowly. So I started making my way to my destination. So I was like hitting this bush a little bit. I saw a base. Then I moved to this. I was looking for another bush, and luckily for me there was another bush. So I hurry up. I quickly ran to this other bush, and I pulled out my sniper, to see if he was gonna like peek his little head out, so I can like snipe him in the head or something. Then like I started looking around, checking my surroundings. Then I see another base. I stood up really quickly, but dug back down just in case, I was gonna get shot at. But now I made a very strategic move here to head up to his base. Very, very low because you don't want him to see you. I made a very strategic move here to head up to his base. So I pulled down my stairs and I started building up to his base. And this is because I pushed him because he was very distracted by somebody else. And once I seen him, I shot him, I killed him. Then I headed into his base. And when I had to hurry him against his base because there's somebody over there and I didn't want them to snipe me. So I grabbed what I needed. And then I was like, wait. I'm very nervous right now. But then I seen I have a sniper. There's a grenade launcher. I was like, I'm going to take the grenade launcher because we aren't in like a far distance situation like the beginning of the game. So then I headed down to the bottom of his base. There was a lot of loot down here. And I accidentally dropped down my scar. And I'm lucky that I realized this sooner than later. So then I like started trying to build my way up here. But then I was trying to build up here for some reason instead of just jumping. But then when I went to build again, I was like, wait, I dropped my scar somewhere. So I dropped those med kits. I headed back down. I dropped the scar. I do not know why I didn't grab the purple tactical shotgun, but it won't come in handy later on in the game to me, anyways. So then I started building onto the base and closing off the ramp that I built onto. And as you can hear, it's like little, listen. I didn't know what that noise was, but it sounds very different now that it's sped up. But when it's in like normal sound, I didn't know what it was. But then right around here is when I realized he was shooting the bottom of the base. Somebody was shooting the bottom of the base, and the base started falling. And luckily for me, nobody was down there. So, you know, that's somewhere we really could have messed up. Well, I could have really messed up. So I hurried and built another small base, and then I you know, started scoping out my opponents. I saw one, but I didn't see the other. So I started taking shots at him because he was focused on somebody else. And I knew the other person had to be somewhere in between us because the dude wasn't turning around. He was like facing towards me, but shooting in a different area. And the circle started closing in. So I started making my way forward, and I hurried and built. But I built too far out a little, so I decided to use wood. And I closed that off because I didn't want like a too wide base. I started checking my sides, and you know, it's 1v1. I realized it's 1v1. I started taking out the obstacles that are in front of me, so we can be at even battle, like even, you know, level. So I speed up because I started panicking. You know, I didn't know where he was. So then, you know, I started trying to shoot bombs into his base. Not his base, but you know, the obstacles in front of me to take him out so I could see. I used all of them. Then I started shooting at objects to like take it out. And you know, I wasn't worried a lot because I have a lot of ammo right here. So then like I decided to go. But this is one of the biggest mistakes I made. I was not paying attention. And he started shooting at me. Luckily for me, like I do not know what type of building this was, but luckily for me I built that little roof thing, then it ricocheted off and made it go up. So then like he took out all my shields, so I decided to use a little bit of my shields, small shields. But now I realized, wait, he's shooting at me with those things. So let me just take him out. So there you have it. Best strategy on how to win Fortnite. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.